So I've got another perfume haul. I don't know why I act all Miss Angel and I'm like, I'm not doing a perfume haul for a while. I'm saving my money. I'm not buying anything. And then literally 2 weeks later, something goes on 20% off and start acting like a thought. Bust down, Fatiana, bust down, Fatiana. I want to see you bust down. That song is literally the only song that I will throw back my Nyash in the club. Like, it gets me gassed every time. It's that beat. It's like, da, 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 da. Woo! Da, 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 da. So, but guys, basically, I feel like I've been teasing you over on Instagram with all of the newbies that I have in my collection. And finally, it is time for me to sit down, share with you all of the latest fragrances that are in my collection. I was about to say fragrances and I was like, fragrances. And as always, as typical Laurenredolence fashion, I'm going to leave my favourite fragrance until the end. I actually don't know what the hell that was, but I'm going to kick off this fragrance haul by talking about the house of EBK. Now, EBK sent me this lovely 50 ml to get my thoughts whilst I bought another fragrance from EBK that I hope I didn't spoil it, but anyways guys, let me talk to you guys about Ruby and Vanilla by EBK. I feel like this fragrance has had a lot of hype in the community. I feel like everyone's been like, ooh, this fragrance is sick. I've got the intense version here, right? I know this was sent to me, guys, but I don't really like it. Man, I have this thing, right, where when there's hype, I feel that I always want to join a hype train and also like a fragrance, but you know me, I keep everything 100% buck on this channel. I cannot hide or pretend like I like a fragrance because I just don't, and I'm not sure why. In fact, smelling it now, like, I don't not like it, but I'm just not wowed by this fragrance either, which is really surprising. So in this fragrance, I just get a lot of citruses and patchouli. I don't really get much vanilla to this fragrance at all, and it's meant to have some kind of velvety undertones to it. It's also, I think, meant to have a woody base, which makes it intense. But I personally just get a lot of bergamot and a lot of patchouli. Now, the reason why I'm not going to write off this fragrance yet is because I really want to try it in the summertime, you know, particularly as this on me at the moment is a very citrus dominant fragrance. Maybe, you know, I need to give it a little bit of a shot in the high heat or something, but at the moment I'm not really seeing where the hype is, big man. I definitely love the house of EBK, as you will see as this video goes on, but this one wasn't a bit of me. Sorry. The next fragrance that is new in my collection, I feel like I've teased this on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me, it's Lauren_Redolence. Make sure you do. But I teased on my Instagram that the feds are taking piss. They're taking over my channel. Like, what the hell? Anyways, I teased on my Instagram that I have 2 new fragrances from the house of Ahwaz, and you guys know I love 𝗣𝗏, and I feel like I need to do a whole kind of top 5 Ahwaz fragrances, and I feel that I need to just introduce you to the house a little bit more because they do have other fragrances besides 𝗣𝗏, you know. Anyways, the first fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is Absolute Spring. Absolute Spring to me smells like the ultimate feminine woman, you know. It's got this very kind of plush, delicate, beautiful vibe to it, like a very put together woman that, you know, is wearing a cute little dress or whatever, kind of like the dress that I got on today, you know. I feel like this should be my scent of the day, right? My ladies that are into florals, oh my god, you are going to adore this. This is a beautiful, fresh, elegant, sophisticated white floral fragrance. It's got this beautiful note of lily of the valley. The rose is so crisp. Some orange blossom, vanilla, jasmine. There's a little bit of amber in the base, which gives it a little bit of sensual kick. Absolute Spring really is the pinnacle of a springtime fragrance. It's so delicate, it's feminine, it's pretty, and it makes me feel very uplifted when I smell it. And I've just really been enjoying wearing this fragrance at the moment, and I'm just happy that the clocks are going forward in London, so don't think that this fragrance will not be my most worn fragrance in the spring. Ladies, please, if you're looking for a very high quality, luxurious, elegant, sophisticated, and very, very feminine floral to wear in the springtime that smells really fresh and uplifting and clean, then Absolute Spring really is going to be your best friend. The next Ahwaz fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is King Harlem, and this is for my amber lovers, you like a sensual, warm, cozy, inviting fragrance, this fragrance is gonna take you on a journey. The reason why I picked this up, right, is because I have a lot of amber fragrances in my collection, but I feel that a lot of ambers smell very, very similar. And now when I'm shopping for an amber, I need something that's a little bit more different. This amber is so special. It's so well blended. You get the kind of resinous, ambery, vanillic touches, but then you get these beautiful, intoxicating spices that kind of reminds me of the spices that are in Ivory Root by 𝗣𝗏. There's also a little bit of patchouli underneath, but not to the point where it's overwhelming or overbearing. It just blends so beautifully with the other notes. But ever since I've got this, I've really been enjoying wearing this just basically everywhere, because personally it's just my fragrance type, you know, something ambery, something vanillic, something spicy, intoxicating, sexy. It makes me feel very, very sexy when I wear it, and I think that this is an amber that is completely unisex in my opinion. And yeah guys, I'm beyond happy that I finally have King Harlem in my collection. Ooh. Do you know how for the past few years I've been talking about our new beast mode, our new projection, I don't like pussy fragrances? Guys, I did not know what beast mode was until I had this fragrance in my collection. I did not know. I did not know. This is putting beast mode on the map, and I'm so glad that I finally have this fragrance in my collection, because I know a lot of you guys have been commenting on my videos like, Lauren, when are you going to talk about this fragrance? When are you going to talk about this fragrance? And I'm like, relax, man don't have the money for these fragrances. I feel like I actually, I actually spoke about this house in my expensive fragrances I won't be purchasing, and here I am 2 months later like, I got this fragrance on a very good deal, but I am introducing to you the one and only Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. Guys, this is an oud for glory. That's actually the name of a fragrance, isn't it? But this, to me, all I get is oud. A dry, dusty oud fragrance with some rose. The rose doesn't come across too prominent in this fragrance in my opinion. I get this kind of dry, dusty amber underneath, but I would say that this is a very dry, dusty oud fragrance that I find very, very intoxicating. I'm really enjoying wearing this at the moment because it's still quite cold in London. What I haven't tried yet with this, guys, is layering it with a gourmand. Can you imagine like caramel and vanilla? But finally I have Ombre Nomade in my collection, and I'm so excited to start talking to you about this fragrance. You'll probably see it feature a lot in my videos because it's just a classic. Like, it's a staple for a man and woman in their collection. Like, if you are a fragrance lover, how do you not have Ombre Nomade in your collection? Especially if you're an oud lover. If you're an oud lover, you need this. This next one I'm just gonna skim through because I've actually got a review coming out in the next few days on this fragrance, but I had to buy this fragrance because I had a bit of nostalgia because I love the original, and when I saw the notes I was like, oh, this is notes in for me. This is La Nuit Trésor Intense, and this is a flanker to the La Nuit Trésor, duh. But guys, when I was filming my review for this, right, I never knew that there was another flanker called À la Folie. À la Folie. Clearly I was missing an action and I didn't smell that. But guys, all I'm gonna say, because I'm not gonna ruin the review for this one, is that this is a gourmand of dreams, okay? So just gonna leave it there, just letting you know that this is a new fragrance in my collection. I'm coming up to the final 2 new fragrances in my collection, and this one is just one of my favorites. Guys, I have had this on my wish list ever since I smelled it back in August, like when I was recovering from COVID, and I made that video for you where it was like new fragrance discoveries or something. And do you remember I discovered the house of ex Nihilo last year, and I was like, wow. Guys, I finally got my hands on the one and only ex Nihilo Brompton Immortals. This was my favorite fragrance that I smelled from ex Nihilo. I was absolutely blown away by this fragrance. If you're into fragrances like Oud for Greatness, then I think that you would really enjoy this. This doesn't smell similar to Oud for Greatness at all, so I don't know why I'm comparing it to that, but I don't know, I feel that if you're into those kind of vibes, then Brompton Immortals is gonna knock your blood clot socks off. I think the reason why I compared Brompton Immortals to 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗗𝗧 just now was because it's a very saffron dominant fragrance. I actually think that if you also liked my recommendation of Saffron Lazuli by Caroline Herrera, you would love this too. This is a saffron dominant fragrance, particularly in the opening, but honey, this fragrance takes a very different turn as it starts to dry down. You're gonna get some floral touches from the ylang ylang and rose. So imagine a rose saffron dominant fragrance. It's very intoxicating, very sexy. You're also gonna get some musky touches in the base. You're gonna get some vanilla. It's a very kind of warm, spicy, intoxicating, addictive saffron fragrance. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been wearing this fragrance so much, particularly when it's nighttime and I want to smell like the baddest bee in the room, which is like every day. So, but when I want to smell like a bad bee, I want to intoxicate everyone around me, and that is when I would wear something like Brompton Immortals, just a gorgeous saffron, spicy, warm, vanillic fragrance that has incredible performance. Guys, I wore this on Valentine's Day and I got a compliment, so that's saying something, right? If you love vanilla, saffron, rose, you adore those kind of notes, then 100% get yourself a sample or check out Brompton Immortals when you're next in the shops, when you're next at Ex Nihilo. So actually, I'm going to put a strong statement out there, but I think that this is the best Ex Nihilo fragrance on the counter, period. Okay guys, so this last fragrance is new to my collection. I'm actually gonna get serious for a minute because I really want you guys to try this fragrance. I think that you guys are gonna fall head over heels for this fragrance just as much as I have. And if you are a gourmand lover, and we have a connection, because we have a connection, but if we have a strong bond in terms of our love for similar kind of fragrances, you are going to lose your shit when you smell this fragrance. This fragrance is my best discovery of 2022 so far. It is so unique, so special, so sexy, so elevated. There's so many words that I can use. There's so many words that I can use to talk about how special this fragrance is. I can't even do this fragrance justice on how special it is. This is by EBK and it's called Deep and Desire. Guys, every single time that, I'm not even exaggerating, every single time I spray this fragrance, I'm shaking. I have not ever smelt a fragrance that smells like this before. Oh my God, this is beautiful, beautiful. This is me. This is me in a bottle. This fragrance, guys, smells like a blueberry muffin and tea. A blueberry muffin, like what? What? Are you kidding me? Guys, I cannot even. I wasn't even ready. I was not even ready. Let me tell you the story about how I even got my nose on this fragrance. I feel like I put it on my Instagram, but I'm going to tell you now. So one of my lovely subscribers sent me a couple of samples. I don't remember. Oh, it was 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗗𝗗 by Unique Luxury. I tried that and I was like, wow, but that's another whole story for another time. Anyway, she sent me a sample of 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗗𝗗 by Unique Luxury, but then she also threw a couple of samples in. And one of the samples that she included was this. Guys, I was not ready. I was not even expecting this. When I opened the bag that she had all of the samples in, I could smell something. It was so strong, so powerful. And I was like, what the hell is this? This smelled beautiful. I could tell that it was coming from the little atomizer. So I sprayed it. Guys, I nearly fainted. That is how beautiful this fragrance is. Guys, this is Blueberry's Muffin Tea. That is it. That is it. Like, what else do I need to tell you? If you want to smell like a blueberry muffin, a baking, mouth-watering blueberry muffin with some calming tea, then this is it. It's so sweet, it's so gourmand. This is everything and more, and I'm so excited for it to get a little bit warm outside so I can wear this every single day. I'm absolutely obsessed with this fragrance, and I think that if you're a lady that is really into your sweet gourmand fragrances, you want to smell like a blueberry muffin, honey, get this. This is incredible. I had to purchase this fragrance. As soon as I smelt the sample, I was like, love at first sniff, give it to me now. I bought this fragrance. Obviously EBK kindly sent me the other fragrance and the samples, which was really nice of them, but this is the one that I was like, nah, nothing can compare. I need this. Guys, if I could tell you to sample one fragrance from this whole haul, if you're a gourmand lover, try this. I think that this is going to be my most warm fragrance this year. Like, is this going to take Side Effects' crown? Anyways, guys, the hype is real. The hype is real. Get this, get this, get this now. Basically, guys, the whole reason why I wanted to bloody make this haul was to talk about EBK Deep and Desire. But I also want to know what some of the new fragrances in your collection are. Let me know what all of those are in the comment section down below. Before you leave, don't forget to leave this video a massive thumbs up. As you know, it really supports my visibility across this YouTube platform. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!